Welcome to Murdoch's Homebrews on the Muted Mike channel. Have you ever thought about brewing beer at home? Then today is your lucky day. We're going to cover all the essential equipment to begin home brewing. Then we'll talk about kegging and setting up your own tap system. To start brewing at home, you're going to need some key equipment. First, let's discuss brew kettles and mash tuns. Beer is made from wort, which is a sugar solution converted from malted barley and other grains during a process called mashing. And a kettle is essential for boiling wort. Options range from basic models like the Megapot to electric models like the Gigawort electric brew kettle and the one I have, which is the Brewer's Edge Mash and Boil Series 2. Kettles like these can also serve as the mash tun. Mine even has a built-in work pump for recirculating during the mash process. The mash tun could be as simple as a large insulated cooler. Of course, if you're just starting out, you can make decent beer using malt extract and even use a regular 8-quart pot from your kitchen and make 1-gallon batches on the stove like I did when I started. It just wasn't enough beer for our household. Next, on to wort chillers. After the boil, the wort needs to be cooled before fermentation. Plate or immersion chillers help cool the wort quickly by circulating water through them. I use a stainless steel immersion chiller, but if you're starting small, you could simply make an ice bath in your kitchen sink and just put your pot of wort in it to chill. After that, you'll need a fermenter. Glass carboys or big mouth bubblers are popular choices for fermentation, but you could start with something more affordable like these food grade plastic buckets. Mine have spigots to avoid having to siphon. But once I could afford it, I purchased a stainless steel fermenter. It is much easier to keep clean. And if you have a single gallon batch, nothing beats the smaller big mouth bubbler. Oh, and don't forget your airlock or bubbler. Lastly, we need to package our beer. When you start out, you'll probably bottle your beer. It's relatively simple but time consuming, and you have to wait 1 to 2 weeks to drink your beer. For small batches, though, this is the best option you have. See the description below for a link to a bottling video. Once you've graduated to 5-gallon batches, kegging offers a convenient alternative to bottling, and your beer could be ready to drink in as little as 2 to 3 days. Now, just to warn you, there is a significant investment to kegging equipment. A single keg can cost you as much as $100, so look for deals. The most common keg used in home brewing are Cornelius or Corny kegs. Ball lock and pin lock kegs are available with sizes from 1 to 5 gallons. I much prefer the ball lock style. I have another video about transferring to a keg, and I'll put the link in the description if you'd like to check that out. You will need a CO2 tank and regulators for carbonation and dispensing, along with necessary hoses, connectors, and possibly 1 or more manifolds, depending on how elaborate your system is going to be. You could consider customizable kits that include everything you need for a seamless setup. Once your keg beer is ready to drink, you're going to need a tap system for serving your beer. I made mine in a chest freezer, and this style of tap system is called a keezer. I use an Inkbird controller to keep it at just the right temperature. I prefer the Wi-Fi enabled model. There are commercially made kegerators available as well, but my setup was much cheaper. You could also make one out of an old refrigerator. If you're using a mini fridge, you'll need a draft tower. A draft tower is a stainless steel tower which holds your tap faucets that connect to the beer lines. These lines need to be the proper diameter and length to help prevent foamy pours. There are online calculators to help you determine what length you need. A proper pour is a function of carbonation pressure, temperature, and line length. The final touches of your tap system are the faucets and shank, which can be purchased in kits or pieced together individually. They range from the cheap standard faucets to more expensive forward sealing type like Perlick and Nuka Tap. Some can be fitted with different spouts in case you want a stout tap or a growler filler. Also, if you want to bottle beer from your tap system, you will need a counter pressure bottle filler, which prevents oxygen contamination. I use the iTap by Boyle. I really like it because it doesn't require both of my hands to fill a bottle. I also added this upgrade, which is a drip tray with an incorporated glass rinser, which is connected to a mini keg with sanitizer. In conclusion, with the right equipment, you can create a mini brewery and tap room at home. Whether you're just starting out or looking to upgrade, these essentials will set you on the right path to brewing success. If there's anything I didn't answer for you today, leave a comment and I'll make another video addressing your concerns. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out the Murdaw's Homebrew podcast playlist for more video brewing tips. Have a great day.